Hey, it's Master King JC and One Piece chapter 600 is out! You know what time it is? It's manga time. Yeah! We got the big 600. One Piece chapter 600, The Island of Returning. And for the cover page we got Zoro. He's lifting weights, but he's not paying attention, so by accident he accidentally picks up alligator and starts lifting it up like it's a weight. It's a request, so it's official. Oda's doing fan request cover pages, so I wish I could send in one, but I don't live in Japan. So anyway, on to the chapter. So we start the chapter from when Chopper. We start off, with Chopper running. He's trying to find the fake Robin because he doesn't know that that's not the real Robin. But anyway, Chopper's running, trying to find a fake Robin, and we see him in his running point, and it's different than last time. So Chopper's regular small size, is the same, but his running point is different. It looks more like a real reindeer. The antlers have gotten bigger, and the muzzle or snout, whatever the hell you call it, is a bit longer now. He's also taller too. And he's running trying to find a fake Robin, and he's like disappointed on how the Straw Hats, not the real ones, the fake ones, have abandoned Robin. He's like, what have I been training 2 years for? And then he runs into Usopp and Nami, and Chopper's like, Usopp! And Usopp's like, Chopper, it's been 2 years. How you been doing? And he's like, and Usopp, he notices how tall Chopper is. Chopper's about as tall as Usopp is right now in his running point. He's like, wow, you gotten taller, haven't you? And Nami hugs him, and she notices that Chopper got fuzzier too. And Chopper sees this Nami, and he remembers the fake Nami. He's like, Nami? What? And they tell him that that those Straw Hats that he met were the fake Straw Hats. And Chopper's like, what? Those were the fake Straw Hats? And I'm like facepalming like, yes, you finally realize those are the fake Straw Hats. Yeah. And Chopper's like, wait, but Robin was kidnapped, and Nami tells her, no, I wasn't a real Robin, that's a fake Robin. Robin has been run away from the government for 20 years. She wouldn't have been caught that easily. So, yeah, we know that right now, and then we see Zoro. Wait, no. I'm skipping a part here that I really like. There's this part where Chopper was saying how these guys were impersonating them. So that means that the Straw Hats were pretty famous. And he's like, oh, shuck, give me a break. And and Chopper's like, oh, I wonder what my signature should be. And Usopp's like, I already know what my signature should be. And Nami's like, does that really matter? I really want to see Usopp's signature. Be like, Usopp. Anyway, we get to Zoro and Sanji, and Zoro's complaining about how he wants to go to the beach, he wants to fish, and Sanji's like, no, you shithead, we have to go meet with the rest of the crew. And and we got some Zoro and Sanji bantering, which we all love, and they haven't changed a bit. Well, they changed in appearances, but they haven't changed as much in personality. They still hate each other. And they're fighting each other, and Zoro's talking about how number 7 is trying to be all high and mighty compared to number 1, because Zoro got there first, and Sanji came he's the 7th one to get there. And Sanji's like, who cares? Who cares about how you somehow miraculously got here first? And Zoro's like, sure, whatever. Number 7. And they get into a fight. Like, I'm gonna kick your ass. And, let's see, what else is that? What else is after that? Yeah, we see, we see, a random Marine who's running into a whole bunch of the new pirates who have just come to the Shabdi Archipelago. And, we see some new faces. We see what's this guy's name? This guy's name like Gashid Albino, just like an alien with like this huge ass dome head. And we see those pirates who were mentioned earlier by the fake Luffy. What's his name? Wet Hair Caribou and Blood Splattered Caribou, with the brothers and stuff. And the Marine gets discovered by a Wet Hair Caribou. He's like, hey, what you doing? Trying to inform the Marines about us? And he's like, no, I'm not doing that. Yes, you are. And no. And his brother, Blood Splattered Caribou. He's like, yeah, bro. And the Caribou's like, no, you idiot, I'm over here. He's like, whoa, sorry, bro. He's like, no, idiot, I'm over here. And the Marine tries to pull out a gun, but Caribou stabs him with a fucking spike. He's like, that's not funny. And the other citizens are like, yep, they're at it again. He sure does little to his reputation. And Caribou saying to his brother Corbu to bury this guy. Bury this motherfucker right here. He's like, no, I wasn't trying to call the Marines. And he's like digging a hole to put him in. And Caribou gets stopped by some guy. We don't know who it is, but we get cut away off to where the fake Straw Hat Luffy is, and he's got all the pirates, who he's recruited to his fake gang, He got them all together in one place, and he's telling them that they're gonna go wild to a new world, and that he'll become the Pirate King, and they'll become his ultimate disciples underneath him. Yada 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 yada. Bullshit. Yada yada. And then let's see, what's that? The fake Sanji and fake Zoro arrive because earlier they ran into Luffy, and Luffy thought that the fake Sanji and fake Zoro were the real Sanji and real Zoro. So he's like, but you guys have changed. He says, when have you guys been so buddy? Oh well, who cares? So he's pretty much acting like Chopper now. I mean, I'm not surprised since Chopper and Luffy couldn't even tell Usopp was Toge King. So anyway, back to the chapter. So the fake Sanji and fake Zoro, they lead Luffy once again to fake Luffy. They're past meet again, and then we get cut off again to Brook's concert at the Shawari Dream Hall, whatever it's called, and we see Brook talking on his telephone about something important he wanted to say to his manager or something, and he's also about to go out for an encore since his fans are cheering for him. And just as he's about to start playing, the Marines bust it and they're like, freeze! Stop the concert! And was like, what? Like, oh shit, gotta hide the weed. Anyway, the Marines, they were tipped off that Brook is the same Brook as the Humming Pirate Brook, who was bounty with 33 million, which is pretty obvious. I mean, how many pirates are there that are named Brook and have the same afro? I mean, that's the wanted poster from back when Brook was alive. So, and the Marines say that they also know that Brook is a member of the Straw Hat Pirate crew, and all his fans are like, what? The Soul King? A pirate? That's not possible! Not possible! and you know they're going to arrest him, and his manager, and then the long arm tribe manager guy comes out, and he's the one that tipped off the Marines that he was, you know, a pirate, because Brook wanted to leave. They were making a shitload of money, but Brook had to leave, so that pissed off the manager. She's like, well, fuck you. If we're going down, you're going down too with us. And he got the gun pointed at him, and Brook is like, manager, you've cared for me for 2 years and all that shit, but I got something more important to do, so I'm gonna play like one last farewell song, yada yada yada, and Brook tells everyone that Straw Hat Luffy is indeed alive, that he's not dead, he is alive. Everyone's like, shark face. And news reporters are like sending their news reports to everyone like, big news! Straw Hat Luffy is still alive! Which is stupid since, you know, the fake Luffy is still on the same island, so that means they haven't noticed the fake Luffy has been there for a while. I mean, come on. They just realized that now? Anyway, you know, Brook's about to play like one last song at his concert, and the Marines are trying to tell him to stop, but all the fans are like, no, let him play one last song, you gotta let him play this one last song, come on, like, okay, whatever, you got me. And Brook starts playing this song called New World. Oh, yeah. Anyway, so we get back to the Thousand Sunny, and Usopp and Chopper at the ship, and they see Frankie, and they're like, oh, fangasm all over Frankie's new look. He's like, whoa, Frankie, you're a robot now. Chopper's like, can you shoot lasers? Can you shoot missiles? Frankie. And Usopp's like, Chopper, calm down, you're gonna give yourself a heart attack. And Brook is like, I am the armored me, and something. He's like, all this robotic romanticism is all in my body. Aha. And Usopp is like, Frankie, how did you do all these repairs when you have such big ass arms and shit? And Frankie's like, what are you talking about? And a small hand pops out of his big hand, and Chopper's like, guys, a hand, awesome! And Nami gets there and she sees the new Frankie. She's like, what the fuck is that? Oh, it's Frankie. What? And Frankie's like, you know, like demonstrating stuff like them, like this, and he tells them to push on his nose for 3 seconds, and it's just like, okay, you push on nose, like, push on my nose for 3 seconds, and then you hear robotic voices like, push on nose for 3 seconds. Ah! He even repeated what he just said, like a robot! And, oh, poof! His hair pops back out! Frankie's hair pops back out. So it seems that, you know, Frankie's hair is controllable now, and Usopp and Chopper are like, ah! Awesome, Frankie! Awesome, your hair is controllable now? It's like, yep, my hair is controllable. So, for all you people who are bitching about, oh, Frankie got his hair cut off, well, guess what? He could grow his hair back, so stop fucking complaining about it. Rayleigh comes in, he's like, you know, he says, now it's time to get ready, you know, we gotta meet. Everyone's here, but we gotta reunite with Luffy and Sanji and Zoro. And Shaky says that, you know, Brook said that he's gonna meet up with them shortly. And Frankie's like, so Brook's gonna come with us after all. He sure got some bones. He got some bones. And you know, and Rayleigh says that they gotta meet at Grove 42, so that's where they're all gonna meet up at, so they can ship off for their new adventures to the new world. And now it's finally time to restart. That's the end of this chapter. It is time for me to go. So, Master King JC signing off, and keep on keeping on. Peace.